Well, good afternoon everybody out there on YouTube. Just wanted to show you these clownfish that kind of wallow out a spot on the bottom and pretty much lay totally limp during the night, just like that one's doing right there. I woke them up, so they're getting a little pissed off. But anyways, wanted to give another update as to the Kalkwasser Stirrer and a reservoir that I picked up on Marine Depot. I think the little glass Aquamax tank was under $100 shipped to my door, which was actually cheaper than a plexiglass unit. And a Kalkwasser Stirrer, Reef Octopus. It's their big giant one, up to 310 gallon or something. Aqua Mart here in Denver was going out of business, and I snatched up on a Kalkwasser Stirrer that was like 30% off, so ended up with a larger size than I probably needed or wanted or was actually trying to find. But that's okay, it's sized for the system, come to find out. So dump a cup of that in there, holds just under 10 gallons. Got the automatic top off and a sensor mounted in there on a piece of egg crate. Tells me when it needs to be refilled. I have it set a little high so the pump doesn't run out of the water and or overheat. Had an issue with one of those, had a meltdown with a brand new pump. Sent it back to Apex, they promptly sent me another one. So, and as far as the update on the pH, it's not keeping the pH up as high as it initially had, with of course the windows wide open. 84 degrees, 90 degrees the other day, believe it or not, here in Denver. And of course 5,200, 5,400 feet in the air, a little thin on oxygen, so I've had to actually shut the windows on the house and fire up the AC. And of course the pH is maintaining now at 8.1 is the low swing, 8.09 at night, and up midday it'll go 8.15, 8.2. I am having to buff occasional reef buffer. Shot of that in the morning tends to help a little bit. The Kessel light is doing awesome. It's keeping those pH swings from swinging any lower than that 8.09 with a shut up house. I was actually doing weed and feed on the lawn the other day, had to unplug the protein skimmer and the fresh air line going to the air pump, commercial air pump down there. And just within a couple hours, of course, the pH had dove and it was on the night swing like it is now. And I realized that those fresh air intakes do a whole bunch to keep your pH up, so it was noticeable just within a couple hours of disconnecting those, so I didn't suck any weed and feed into the tank, which is extremely toxic to waterborne critters or fish in general. Also, if you're going to be painting outside, I would suggest disconnecting those. But anyways, not as quite as good as I thought it would be, but it's doing the job. It's definitely helping. If you're an advanced aquariumist, then it might be worth your time. If not, and you feel like burning up a pump or two, then you can go back to just throwing it in an automatic top off, stir up the Kalkwasser. I did discover that you probably should let it set 48 hours before you dose that way. Initially the pH was surging up real high, 8.3, and I discovered that the precipitates were actually getting dosed into the tank, and that was causing a little crazy pH spike. So if you pre-mix it in your ATO, the Kalkwasser, or sorry, I lost my flashlight on the camera, but if you're mixing the Kalkwasser, let it set 48 hours or at least a solid 24 before you dose it, or you'll have real high pH spikes. Anyways, that's tip on pH. Sorry I'm firing out 3 videos in one day or within 24 hours. I usually don't do that, but I forgot to add those things last night and didn't want to make the video too long. So anyways, thought I'd show you some sleeping clownfish. Alright, everybody have a great afternoon, evening. Appreciate the comments. Appreciate thumbs up. And if you got a bad comment or a bad attitude, keep it yourself. Thanks. Have a great day.